Hi, and welcome to another episode of Techie and Cyber Aware. Today, I'm going to be talking about steganography and explaining a classical concept of how, excuse me, how a malware can be embedded into another file and sent to you. This file comes across as something that is unharmful, but in real sense, there's been some malware signatures or exploits going on in the background once you click the file. Just for a proof of concept, I'm going to be using the files I have in this folder. So here we have an image which is named PC, saved as a.avif file, and we have a text document which is if I open it now, so it says, let us assume I am a malware or a bash script. Imagine what I can do to your PC. Ha ha ha. So let's assume this is a bash script or a malware. I'm going to do a proof of concept to explain how this could have been embedded into your system without your knowledge. So I have launched my command prompt. Remember to use command prompt if you're on Windows and not Windows PowerShell, because the one of the particular characters we'll be using for this is not recognized within PowerShell. So the first thing to do is to cd into the directory where our file exists. Okay, so ls. So just to ensure that we're in the right directory, so we have our info and our PC.avif. Next thing to do is to and file it's been copied. If I list again, what we will see here is now Dell, info.md, info.txt, and PC.avif. If we compare what we have here, the only difference there is the Dell.avif. Meanwhile, we already have a malware embedded in that image. But when I send you the image, just to explain the proof of concept again, if I open the directory, the file is here. It still comes at the same image, but we already have something else embedded in it. So as people who are techie and cyber aware, another interesting thing you may want to do to prevent yourself from being susceptible to such attack would be to compare the hash file. Sorry, to compare the hash of both files. So take for instance comparing the hash for PC and the hash for Dell. If they happen to have different hashes, then that obviously means that one of the files have been tampered with, and that could be an indicator of compromise for you. So bonus point, to check the hash, what we simply need to do is use the certutil. So we can see the hash for the PC, and then if we go ahead to check the hash for the Dell, we can see that what we have here and what we have here are entirely two different files, two different hashes, but by looking at it merely with our non-techie eye, we would simply say they are the same file. I do hope this helps and was explanatory enough. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you all in the next one. Bye.